he lost maybe 60 points. Okay? Because here's the thing. I mean, really? Can I hug? Like, if I hug Snoop, that shit already hurt. Like, it hurt already. Just thinking about me hugging this bitch is giving me pain, bitch. I'm already in pain. I need a Tylenol. Just the thought of me hugging that bitch is striking types of pains that only Tylenol can cure. You know? So, I mean, woo, it's a sad case. It's a sad case. What's good, Thumb Carrie? Miss Caps, what you scared to see her naked for? All you gotta do is go in your living room and grab your remote control, bitch. One of them Amazon Prime remotes. Go into the living room. Hey, Lady Nika. Thank you. Go into your living room. Grab you one of them Amazon Prime remote controls. And baby, there you have it. I mean, what else is there to be said? What else is there to be said? Come on now. Shout out to the preemies. I don't hate preemies. Shout out to all the preemies. Because, baby, you know, this is just Lady Snoop. So to all my preemies out there, I rock with y'all. I fuck with y'all. Shout out to all the prematures out there. That's what we... Don't get it twisted. This is just one premature bitch that's real disrespectful. That's the difference. Hey, Tracy. What's good, Gemini? So now what are we to do? So we're supposed... So there's going to be a purge. So here's the thing. Who's going to be attending this purge? You see, this bitch went through an intricacy. She went and created a whole flyer. Like, why don't you just do it? Like, the whole idea behind it makes me want to tell the bitch kick rocks. Like, what are you trying to really accomplish by doing this? What you're trying to accomplish is grabbing numbers. And you know what? When you really kind of dig deep into this shit, do y'all really think that she'll even grow? Like, from the people that are watching more than likely know. You know, then again, I take it back because you just never know. This shit could contribute. It probably would contribute, and that's why she's doing it. The thing about it is, clearly you've been doing something for so long that has not worked. You know what I mean? Like, you still seem to be in the same situations, and then you let niggas get in your way. You let niggas get in your way. You let niggas show people who you really are. That's a grave mistake. I'd rather come out here acting like a nigga than to be out here acting like I'm in love with one crime. I'll make a bitch fall in love with me first. Okay? Shout out to Jay Wilson. I'll make a bitch fall in love with me first. Before I'm sitting over there falling in love with another nigga online. Huh? What? And in this whole world, this whole wide world, you're trying to tell me that you just so happened to find a nigga that was fucking with another female that was on YouTube? And then you have the audacity to talk about it? Like, people can't look at you? No, you're wrong. You're stupid. You're stupid, sweetheart. She is shaped just like Esma from Emperor's New Groove. I can't unsee it. I don't know who that is, but it sounded funny. Shout out to Craig. That's right, Champagne Honey. Shout out to motherfucking Craig. And my thing is this, like, you know, y'all not sick of seeing people hop up off of the faces of Brianna and Pizzaro? Y'all not sick of that shit? Like, I'm just asking, like, you guys can't peep the clout chase when it happens, and then years down the line, you have bitches that are actually collecting. They're collecting. They're doing everything that you see. This is what I mean. I don't want to do too much. Like, I'll click pieces panel and stuff, but I don't want to do it like to the point where it's just like overkill. Because one thing about it is Pizzaro's channel, you see how selfish Lady Snoop is? Let me tell you how selfish Lady Snoop is. Pizzaro's channel is already a channel where any content creator can build a whole live and content off of just one of her lives. 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on who clicks the link, be it Dovey, Brooke, Trish, whoever clicks the link. If you're just reporting on shit that's going on, all you gotta do is just watch one of her lives, take you some notes, and but you have a whole live, especially if you can like break it down and make it funny and, you know, say your little jokes and shit. But that's not enough for Snoop. You see, that's not enough for Snoop. Snoop don't just want to try to be creative and build her own content and do her own thing. That's not enough. She needs to be the person with her name on the flyer. Meanwhile, the bitch is nameless. No one knows her. So it's so funny. And it's such a joke to me to even see this shit because, see, you give a bitch an inch, they gonna want to take them out. So, Pizzaro, you can go ahead and give her that mouth. Okay? Go ahead and give the bitch that mouth. And after you give the bitch that mouth, don't be mad when she want to take the whole house away. All right? I feel like Brianna kind of has learned her lesson from that shit with that Kenny bitch. I clearly think that Brianna has clearly learned her lesson from that shit. I can see the way she's moving. And, you know, I'm not hating on that. Pizzaro, at the end of the day, she's always been a carefree content creator. You know? She's always been like, you know, she could be neutral. She could do all that shit. So it's like, I get it. But at some point, Pizzaro, when you start to get to some level, when you start to get to some sort of, when you see that you growing, I mean, it's not too bad to kind of look back and see where people at and recognize when people doing some shit. I don't know what your goal is. Like, you're not monetized, I get that. And you've never cared about that. You've never cared about monetization. That's one thing. I will always say, you ain't never care about that. But at the same time, you're still getting a fortune from like supporters. And when I say a fortune, I don't mean monetary. I don't mean money. I mean people that actually give a shit about you. You know, people that actually want to know what you're doing, how you doing, you know, ask how your marriage doing, how your kids doing. You know what I'm saying? You got people that like, so that right there in itself is a fortune without having to be monetized. And so, I mean, what the fuck? Lady Sue is down there 50 years old. She's my friend.